This weapon isn't fancy. It's not all that special. But if you need to remove a major threat, leave it to the king. Before we get started, this series is sponsored by 1G Serverhost, a top-of-the-line server hosting platform running on the best hardware available. With 1G, getting a private server for you and your friends has never been easier thanks to their intuitive server configuration and top-notch customer service. If you're looking for a server hosting platform that will never let you down, pick 1G. Without further ado, let's get started. The GR8 Recoilless Rifle is the backbone of a strong anti-armor loadout, and can be acquired early at level 5 for 6,000 requisition. As a crew-served weapon, you need both the recoilless rifle itself, as well as the ammo pack, which comes with 5 spare rockets. When being loaded by a teammate, this weapon reloads significantly faster, allowing the operator to effectively engage multiple targets at once. However, it can also be fired and reloaded by a single Helldiver, allowing for greater flexibility in exchange for a slower reload. Similarly to the EAT-17s and the Spear, before firing, ensure no one is behind you, since the backblast can cause anyone caught in it to ragdoll. The recoilless rifle is a very versatile and straightforward weapon. If there's a larger target in range, don't be afraid to pull this weapon out and fire a rocket down range. Most heavy targets will go down easy to just a few rockets at most, and rockets in general are far easier to rearm now that resupply packs will replenish 3 rockets at a time. It's generally best to stick with your team when using the recoilless due to its long reload when carrying your own ammo. Always be sure to stay around cover, and after you insert a new rocket into the tube, be sure to wait for the animation to complete, or else you will expend another rocket when you complete the reload later due to a bug. When against the bugs, the recoilless rifle will rip through any target short of a Bile Titan. Spewers are a prime target for the recoilless with their high health and deadly ranged attacks. Hitting in the head will kill all variants, and a thorax shot will kill most. When it comes to chargers, the recoilless is now the bane of their existence. Firing a single rocket to the head will now instantly kill them, making chargers much less of a threat than they used to be. Bile Titans are the only bugs capable of shrugging off multiple rockets. Against a lone Titan, utilizing crew loading is one of the best ways to deal with them. Aim for the head, and as long as you have a full reserve of rockets, you will be able to quickly take down a Titan with a small margin for error. If you are up against multiple Titans, or are unable to have someone else reload the launcher, do your best to keep your distance and either aim for the head or the bile sac to neutralize their spitting. Against Terminid structures, Spore Spewers only take 1 rocket to eliminate, and Shriek Nests will take several, so it is often better to eliminate the latter with stratagems instead. Against the Automatons, the recoilless rifle is an extremely valuable asset, as the bots have a wide array of heavy units. First and foremost, your highest priority targets are hulks and gunships. Despite their heavy armor, hulks will be destroyed by a single rocket to the head, and even if you miss and hit their torso, a second follow-up rocket will finish the job. Although they can be somewhat annoying to hit with unguided weaponry, a single rocket to one of the engines of a gunship will instantly take it out of the sky. While you can still aim to target the main fuselage, it will then take 2 direct hits instead of 1. When it comes to heavy cannons and tanks, there's one method that works well for both. If possible, don't fire at them head-on. Instead, if you are able to hit the cooling vents located on the back of the turrets, it will only take 2 total rockets to destroy them. Currently, shooting down dropships is somewhat unreliable. There are only 2 timings where shooting down the dropship is likely to destroy the units it's carrying. The first way is to take it down right before it finishes slowing down to a stationary hover. The timing on this is quite tight, and the speed at which dropships are traveling makes this the riskier method, although it has a much higher chance of actually killing its occupants. The second way is to wait for the dropships to finish deploying its troops. Generally, the moment the first unit deployed hits the ground is an indicator for when you can shoot down the transport. However, the success rate of this method isn't quite as good since it relies on the dropship landing on top of the unit it deploys, which isn't guaranteed. With the reappearance of factory striders, the recoilless and other dedicated anti-tank weapons have become even more necessary to bring against the Automatons. 2 rockets to the dorsal turret will destroy it, and subsequent shots will stagger a factory strider. Once the weapons have been stripped, feel free to call in all the air or fire support that you need to finish the job. All in all, the GR8 Recoilless Rifle is currently one of the best and most reliable anti-tank weapons in the game. No matter what targets you are facing, it will never let you down. Load a rocket, clear the backblast, and watch as the carnage unfolds. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to like and subscribe to not miss out on new videos. For periodic sneak peeks into larger upcoming projects, consider supporting me on Patreon, which allows me to focus on making more videos like these. This is Nappa, Eye of the Apple, signing off.